Welcome to Paranormal Nightshift, your home for all things that go bump in the dark and your fan stories told here. Today's story is entitled Man's Best Friend and comes from Gavin in Nashville, Tennessee. There's something about a dog, isn't there? They truly are man's best friend. They know when you're sad, they know when you're happy, and it's like somehow they magically know exactly what you need. My wife and I had just moved into our first house in Nashville. I was working night shift, and while I hated leaving her there by herself, I felt good because our dog Max was there with her. We had had Max for a couple years now. He was really like our family, like having our own little kid running around with us. Fur baby, as most people like to call him. Never worried about break-ins or anything like that happening because Max was there, and I knew no matter what, he was going to protect my wife. I don't want to go into too many details, but unfortunately we lost Max. He had gotten out somehow one day and got hit by a car. It was just devastating. It's like losing a child. But unfortunately, corporate America doesn't see it that way, and it was my weekend to work. We had just lost our baby, and I had to be at work. What else could possibly go wrong? I wish I never would have asked myself that question. 3 o'clock in the morning, I get a phone call from CPI security. There had been a break-in, and my wife wasn't answering the phone. In a panic, I had called her cell phone several times, but no answer. CPI told us that the police was on the way, but I needed to get there as soon as I could. In panic, I rushed to the house. Cops were already outside. They had 2 people in custody, but they said that they couldn't get to my wife, that she was in the bathroom, and the dog wasn't letting them in. The dog, whatever dog you have, she must have it in there in the bathroom with her. She's not letting us open the door, but all you can hear is the dog barking, man. It passed my mind. I didn't think about it at the time. We had had a dog forever, but we had just lost him. You continued to hear barking and growling coming from the bathroom. It was the dog. It was the sound of Max's bark. I finally convinced my wife to open the door, that she was safe, that it was me. She gave me the biggest hug and embraced me and said, "He saved me. He saved me." "Who did, sweetheart? Who saved you?" "Max. He was here. He saved me." I don't know how. I don't know how to explain it, but the moment that the door got kicked in, all I could hear was Max. He was barking and he was growling. He rushed me. I felt him push me into the bathroom, and then he was there, like at the door of the bathroom, guarding it, growling, knowing that nobody was going to come in and hurt me. Somehow Max was here. All of us would have chalked it up to our imaginations if we all didn't hear it either. If we didn't hear the CPI recordings playing over and over again, the dog barking, that's all we heard. Max's bark, Max's growl. Even the cops, when they came on the scene, heard the growl. The 2 gentlemen that they had in custody were mind-boggled. They said, "Yeah, we heard the dog too." I stopped working nights after that, but I truly believe that somehow, from beyond the grave, Max continued to be man's best friend.